Hey, what's going on everybody? It's DJ Sketch and welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually going to take a look at a PS1 shoot 'em up game. I know, another shoot 'em up, right? But this one's actually another, once again, very cool one that honestly I'd never known was even ported to the PS1 until seeing it at the Portland Retro Expo. The game I want to take a look at today is Strikers 1945, developed by Psikyo, and this was actually published by Agitech for the PlayStation 1 back in, 2001, so the PS2 was close to being out by this point. And the story goes a bit like this. It's winter of 1945. The ashes of World War II have not yet cooled when a secret organization known only as Canny attempted a coup to revive militarism. Their effort failed, but to a battle-weary population it seemed a new shadow had spread across the world. Meanwhile, a similar threat, codename FGR, successfully stole top-secret Department of National Defense files covering a new ammunition data. By using the information provided by their spy network, the FGR will do their best to return the world to the chaos and upheaval of global warfare. The only force capable of restoring order is the Allied military special commando force known as the Strikers. So, that's a pretty sick story actually. Well, with this one, it's a airplane shoot 'em up, so if you've played games like Aero Fighters, Ghost Pilots, Raiden, the list goes on, but these are the vertical shoot 'em ups that we're talking about this time. Varth, also a very good one. This is more of the same, but also this, much like Gunbird, you can actually, depending on which mode you choose, you have the choice of one or two. With original mode, you have just the auto-scrolling. You can't go up and down vertically on the screen beyond the screen boundary itself. And with original mode 2, you can actually go up and down beyond the screen boundary. So it's a very cool addition. And also, this is the only other game besides Gunbird that I know that does this. And with this, you have your choice of 6 crafts to pilot. I honestly kind of went through about 3 of them in doing this playthrough that you're seeing on the video screen right now. You have the P-38 Lightning, the F-5U Flying Pancake, the Falkwolf TA-152, the KI-84 Hayate, the J-7W Shinden, and the DH-98 Mosquito. A lot of these have very cool functions. Everything has their own unique fire pattern and also a unique charge shot. Also have a unique Mega Crush Bomb as well. And this one has 8 stages, which you can pick your difficulty from 1 to 7. 1 being monkey and 7 being very hard. Also similar difficulty settings like Gekyo Shooting King or also Gunbirds. I believe you can set the difficulty up really high if you want to, which is fine. But also, this is the thing with this game in particular. So you have your 8 stages, and up until stage 4, you can buy in and respawn right away, right at the beginning of the level, or right wherever you died. But as soon as you get past stage 5, you get set back all the way to the beginning of the stage. There are no checkpoints beyond stage 5. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're playing this. But as far as doing runs, like I tried this on normal, got to the last stage, couldn't get past it. Tried it on easy, couldn't get past it at the very end. Because honestly, it's manageable up until the last stage, like until you figure out the pattern of the final enemy, which it has several forms in true shoot 'em up form. It's gonna take you a little minute to get through this one, but luckily there are unlimited credits, so you can do it until you get it right, or do it until you get frustrated and put the controller down. The choice is totally yours. But this one is actually a very solid addition to any shoot 'em up fans collection. And there's also the sequel, Strikers 1945 2, which is also available on the PS1, which is one I'm hoping I can track down at some point to also take a look at that as well. And as far as, honestly, I found this for $10 at the expo. The only thing with the back graphic thing was missing, but honestly that's totally okay because the manual is there and the disc was in perfect shape. So that's about the price range you'll find it for. Like typically, as far as I could tell, it was no more than about $20. And honestly, that's like solid for a game like this. And honestly, this was like the first thing I played when I got back on Monday afternoon, and I didn't finish it until Wednesday night. I guess Thursday night. Finally got a full run out of it. But this game's solid, man. And also, it's one of those games that also hit loops at the end, so you can also just keep going and going if you want to. It's gonna provide enough gameplay, especially if you want to try like each ship and try to do a run with all 6 of the crafts that are available. You definitely got some options as to how you want to play it, because each of them don't control differently, but they all have different weapons to play around with. So this one, solid addition, and also is also one of the cheaper shoot 'em up games that you'll find on the PS1 as well. So if you want a good, a very good port of the Psikyo shoot 'em up 19 Strikers 1945, I have to learn how to talk, people. And yeah, man, you really can't go wrong with Strikers 1945. And if I have to give this one a number rating, this one, just because there's so many games that are like it, but this one does kind of hold its own. It does have things that make it unique compared to the others. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a solid score of an 8 out of 10. So it's not perfect. There's some stuff that I wish was like a little bit different. Also, I wish like some of these games would be longer, because so far the longest actual shoot 'em up that I've ever played that I can think of is basically Varth, especially as far as vertical shoot 'em ups are concerned. And that game takes a while, but that game is so sick. But either way, Strikers 1945, not a bad place to start if you want to get some cool PS1 shoot 'em up games. And I'll be back to talk about some more game stuff soon. Yeah. Alright, I'm DJ Sketch, and I'm out. See ya.